this afternoon in the low 60s. Mostly cloudy skies overnight, about 40 to 45, light north winds. A dry, sunny weather day for Friday, just a few scattered clouds in the low 60s. But it looks like another chance of rain showers coming into play, maybe a thunderstorm over the weekend, partly to mostly cloudy in the 60s. Jonesboro, that's your KLEK 102.5 FM weather.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. It's exactly a year until Britain leaves the European Union. Malala Yousafzai has returned to Pakistan for the first time since she was shot by Taliban militants. A fire at a police station in Valencia in Venezuela has left 68 people dead, and police say investigations into how a former Russian spy and his daughter were poisoned with a nerve agent in Salisbury are now focused on their home and its front door.
It's 9:01.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday to you. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Quabila Jones, and riding along with me today again is Mr. Cato Wonder. How you doing?
Here once again.
We were supposed to have Dr. Patricia Walls from Arkansas State University. We don't know what happened, so we're going to keep it rolling like always.
Well, hopefully she'll be on her way and she's just running late. But since I'm here, I just wanted to kind of personally, I was actually going to record a video, not to do it because I do it here, but I just kind of want to reflect upon yesterday's major announcement that First National Bank is going to be the sponsor of our tower. Of course, yesterday, officials in First National Bank, Mayor Perrin, and other city officials came and made a presentation, and it was, it was just so, I was overwhelmed with the emotion, just to realize that, for them to believe in not just me, but just what all of us here at KLEK are doing, and to make that, as Dr. Gibson would say, investment in what we're doing it was just so special. Of course, if you want to see me break down on camera, you can go on our Facebook or go to our website, klekfm.org, and watch the video. But this is not, again, this is for the entire community. This is for you, Jonesboro. This is, yes, I may have been the one that started it, but like I was telling Quabila before we went on the air, it wouldn't have took place without the help of Quabila and several others, and this show is a big part of it. One of the things I hear all the time, people say, well, this station brings the community together, and a lot of it centers around this show. So, Quabila, you are a huge part of this yourself, along with all of the other volunteers, board members, everyone who has donated, all the businesses that have sponsored. So this is a collaborative effort. It's a collective effort, and this is the result of the hard work of everyone. So I'm just grateful, and I'm thankful to everyone who helped make this possible. Now, we had a lot of people who have shown us love, so I'm gonna just kind of go up and down the list and read all of the Facebook shout outs that we've gotten since the announcement yesterday. David Carnes said, congratulations. Mr. Chu says, I love my bank. Dr. Sharice Jones Brent says, congratulations. Bernard Cobb said, woohoo. Mr. Chu said, keep it together, Cato. Tanita Boyd Wathel says, thank them, yeah. Veronica Chavez says, yay. Mabel Prunty says, love it. Mr. Chu again says, proud moment. Bernard Cobb says, good name. And what he refers by that is, because of their generous donation, the tower is going to officially be named the First National Bank Tower. So within the next few weeks or so, you'll start to hear at the top of the hour a new legal ID. Currently it goes KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. Well, that new legal ID will actually say, broadcasting from the First National Bank Tower. This is KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. I actually sent the material off to the producer last night, so the producer is actually working on recording that new legal ID now. So you'll be hearing at the top of each hour, every hour, the name of First National Bank from the First National Bank Tower. All right, Keisha Hagan says, fantastic. Teresa Jones says, thank you. Dr. Sharice Jones Branch says, love the name. Shanquetta Cunningham says, awesome. Let it out. That was in reference to me crying. Veronica Chavez says, God is so good. And all I can say that is amen. Mabel Prunty says, hard work and dedication pays off. Thank God for favor. Again, amen. Teresa Jones says, this is a blessing, FMB. You guys are showing that you are committed to KLEK and our growth. Co-pastor Susan Rogers says, congratulations. Mr. Chu says, share this video. The world got to hear this. Jeff Presley says, great news. Kabila says, that's my bank, with a whole bunch of smiley and pinky faces and other kinds of stuff. Thank you, First National. Nora Hunt says, congratulations. Tierra Hamilton says, wow, congratulations. That's awesome. Amanda Faye says, awesome. Jeff Presley again says, great news. Kabila once again says, I'm so overjoyed. Kabila says, somebody get some tissues.
Yeah, because I can't have you snotting on the equipment.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
But I know it was a wonderful moment.
Mr. Chu replies with, I can relate. I almost shared a few myself. Nora Hunt, you go, KLEK. You deserve it. Leganzi. Kubila says, tell my bank. I said, thank you. Nora Hunt says, awesome. Ricardo Holloman says, Brad Dillon and Anthony Holmes, it goes to show you when you put hard work in, people believe in your vision. The financial aspect will come right after. Congratulations to KLEK 102.5. They actually misspelled and said 103.5.
Oh, no.
For their donation of $25,879, it was actually $25,738. But, who's counting numbers? From their corporate sponsor, First National Bank, the opportunities are endless here in Jonesboro if you have the right business plan. Pamela Cole McHale says, amazing, super proud. Well, thank you, baby. Ani Jacob, and I have to take that call later. Ani Jacob says, congratulations, awesome gesture. Amanda Donovan says, that's my bank. Thank you all so much for y'all's involvement in our community. Pamela Carter Larry says, awesome, congratulations. And my favorite station, KLEK. Reverend Harry Harvey says, awesome news. Shamal Carter says, congratulations. Sandra Taylor says, congratulations. S.L. Robinson, congratulations, KLEK 102.5 FM. Paul Holmes says, congratulations. Cassie Brandon says, very cool. Dr. Lowry Beck, one of our sponsors, says, yes. Bobby Brown says, congratulations. And he follows with, thank you, First National Bank, and amen. Ray Segura says, wow. Reverend Milton Culver says, congratulations. Jeff Wisham says, congratulations. Marla Matime says, congratulations. Billy Hill says, congratulations. David Nunez says, congratulations, and let it out, homie. Proud of you. GL Gaines says, congratulations, KLEK. Matt Rankin was my classmate, JHS represented. Shadrick Turner says, I am excited. That is my bank. Nakia Porter Casey says, awesome. Latina Gooding says, congratulations. Lisa Jones says, congratulations, yay. Rita Seaborn says, thank you, Jesus. Also, I bank with First National Bank. They are awesome. Rita Seaborn. Terry Guthrie says, congratulations. And Cynthia Stott says, congratulations. God is good. And I think we got a couple other posts as well. This is a link. This was a link to our website post, which is klekfm.org. Vicky Stoddard said, awesome. Oni Moore says, wow, go Gansey, go. Melissa Coulter says, congrats, L. Jackie Bias says, fantastic. Alan McCall, shout out to Alan. He has a low power station in Florida, WDXD. He says, that's fantastic. Shadrick Turner said, awesome, look at God. June Taylor puts up a happy emoji. And Keto Denver, they have a low power station. Not sure where it's located. But they say he says congratulations as well. So, and I think we may have one more thing. I think it's on our cover photo. I want to make sure that we acknowledge all the people who shouted us out on this momentous occasion. We want to share this with the entire community. So let me pull that up. View cover photo. And let me get up the comments. So we had 8 comments. So that Vicky Starter says, so excited for you, Leganzi. Reverend Kirby Newsom says, congratulations. Reverend Perry Jackson says, congratulations. Cookie Smith says, all congratulations. Trina Long says, congratulations. Corey Mills says, in capital letters, goals. Reverend Perry Jackson says, I am a fan of First National Bank now. And Cornelius C. Moore says, congrats, KLEK. So, First National Bank, I think you definitely earned you some fans from our supporters. And, of course, we are a non-commercial station, so I can't advertise or promote, but I'm going to just simply say, support those who support us. I think you can figure out the rest from there.
All right, so we want to thank everyone who out there believes in us, who has shown us so much love. We could not do what we do, again, without you, and I look forward to what we're going to be able to now do within the community. Again, want to take community conversations out of the studio. So, yes, we have the new tower. We can do more in the studio, but we also want to get out and about and be among the people. So we still have a ways to go to upgrading other equipment. This is just the very beginning, and I am so grateful for God. Even though I'm not in his position, so I can't fathom his emotions.
I've been trying to get her to trade places with me.
Not. But being a part of the family, I'm gonna call us a family. We are a family, so
we are. I was even telling the landlord when he, because the landlord was here earlier doing some repairs on the bathroom, and so he actually missed the photo op, and I was telling him about showing him the check, and I said, Mr. Johnny, I consider you a part of the KLEK family as well, because you allowed me to rent this space for 3 years, and he's been such a great landlord. He's always worked with me whenever I've had a problem with anything. If we had a slow month and the sponsors wasn't coming, and we work with us on the rent. So I consider Mr. Johnny Berry a part of the family. If you have helped KLEK in any way, shape, or form, I consider you a part of the KLEK family.
That's right. And so again, we just want to thank everyone, and we want to direct you also to our new and updated.
Shout out to my guy BT Groove.
Not Facebook.
Website. KLEKFM.org.
It is lovely. If you have not checked it out, please go check it out. We have been working very hard uploading information. Anytime someone sends us a community flyer for an event, we post it. And please, when you send us a flyer, give us as much detail as possible that may not be listed on the flyer, so that we make sure to convey your words and the message that you want to the public.
And there's also, you may not have known this, Kabila, but pull up the website.
Okay.
There's a section on there where you can actually submit announcements to Community Calendar. I can't see the tabs from here. Drag it over to the main screen so I can see it. And then I can tell you specifically. Nope, almost had it. It's all good though. She'll get it. While she working on that, but there is a section on the website where you can. And actually, if you look at the website right now, before I get into that, if you are going on there right now, you say KLEK TV is live. Click to watch now. So whenever we go live on Facebook, we also go live on our website at the same time. So if you go to, I think it may be at the click contact. It may be under contact. There's the contact form, but I know BT put in a section. It may have to scroll to the very. Okay, go up to the top. Let me see what it says. She's having a little problem with the mouse. Oh no, that's the share. But okay, stay here on the bottom. Okay, community calendar. If you click on community calendar, it pulls up a calendar, and Kubila's gonna scroll. And I may have to tell Brandon, it looks like it's a glitch on it. Okay, so I might tell Brandon there's a glitch on the calendar. But the way it's supposed to work is you click on the date on the calendar that your event is, you submit the information, you upload the flyer, and then myself or Kubila, somebody who is an admin on the website, will see it. And if it fits our guidelines, we can approve it, and then it shows up on the calendar, and then we can turn around and make a post about it. So you can actually submit your announcements onto community calendars. So it's a little glitch on it right now. Holler at my guy BT to fix it. But I gotta shout out BT Groove. You hear him every Saturday 12 to 6 here on KLEK, and you also, if you listen to KASU in the mornings, you hear him reading the news on there. But Brandon does web design. The name of his web design company is Unity 10th, and so if you have a church or organization or a nonprofit, he is available, and his information his contact information is actually on the bottom of the KLEK website if you need a website done. So just want to put that out there.
All right, so it looks like our guest either is not coming or I don't know. I'm going to read a few announcements that are already on our website. And again, that is klekfm.org. There is a family fun day. You know, Easter's coming up, so I'm sure you'll see a lot of Easter egg or family-centered Easter-related functions. This one is coming from First Baptist Church on Kitchen Street. They are having a family fun day featuring egg hunt, food games, and more, Saturday, March 31st at 12 p.m. So go check out First Baptist Church on Kitchen Street. All right, this is coming from Bethesda. They are having a Seek and Ye Shall Find community Easter egg hunt, also Saturday, but theirs is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Northside Park, which is behind Success School. So go over to Bethesda's event and then go on over to First Baptist event.
Do you remember doing Easter egg hunts when you were a kid, hoping to find the one with the money in it? I never did find the one with the money in it.
No. I always either got a real egg or just some...
Yeah, that's what I always got, a real egg or some candy, but never the one with the money in it.
And I think the candy these days has been upgraded since the time we were that age. It was...
What they putting in them now? I mean, what?
I mean, the candy quality, I say, is better. You know, sometimes we had I hate to call it the older lady candy.
And some of that stuff was good. What you talking about?
It was good then because it's all we had.
Let's see if we have any Facebook shout-outs on this video.
People were like, what are they doing today?
Well, we freestyle. That's what we doing. Let's see if we have any Facebook comments. No, well, I don't see any on my end. So,
I do want to remind everyone about upcoming. I
think it was on a dress and accessories for prom.
Yes.
That's
Now, this is a wonderful, event, initiative that you can get in on. This is hosted by the Power of One or Two Incorporated and A-State Care. They are trying to make some young girls' dreams come true of going to prom with a very beautiful dress for free. So if you have any dresses or accessories, please donate. And they're also, I think, looking for stylists, makeup artists, someone to do hair, nails, and makeup. So if you have any skill or talent in the area, please reach out to them. Again, this flyer is on our website, and all the contact information is on there. Their space is located at 911 Magnolia Road, which is the Magnolia Road Baptist Church. So consider donating all of your dresses, accessories, shoes, earring, whatever you have that you're not using that you know will help make some young girls' prom magnificent.
Absolutely. Just got an update from a guy, BT. Basically, he's aware of the situation about the calendar and the situation be soon. Speaking of updates, I do want to give an update since the big news is our tower. I spoke with the contractor that is going to do the work this morning. We are targeting a May date for the tower install. The actual process will actually take 2 weeks from the moment in which they first arrive on the property to when they finish the tower. So be on the lookout. The new the First National Bank KLEK tower is coming. We're looking at around May for the construction of that. And the way that it'll work, I'm going to probably get into some technical stuff which you may or may not care about. But basically what they do is they will come on the property. They're going to basically dig they're going to dig about a 6-foot hole, 6 foot deep, 6 foot square. They will fill it with concrete, and they will set the foundation of the tower. Then they'll actually have to wait probably a few days for that concrete to harden and get good and solid. Then they'll come back and then they'll start assembling the tower. And it's actually, we have never seen a tower get erected. It's actually pretty neat how they do it. They take this crane, they set it in place, and the guy they'll bolt it together. And then the guys have like these has on like this big old bodysuit. And it has these metal hooks attached to it. And when he climbs the tower, he'll clamp the hooks onto the tower, and that's a safety feature so that if he slips and loses his balance, he doesn't fall and crash to the ground. And then the crane lifts the next section in place. The guy hooks himself a little higher on the tower, and he bolts it in place. And they do it all the way until they get to the full height of the tower. And of course, in our case it'll be 100 feet. But these people who do this kind of work, in the full power radio world, they can build towers up to 2,000 feet. So imagine being 2,000 feet, up in the air. But again, the tower itself, we're looking at a May construction day. So just as we get ready to head to the summer, we will have that better signal. Of course, I get questioned all the time, well, when are y'all going to get more power? When are you going to get more signal? Well, this is step one. Step one is by getting the tower to 100 feet, like I said before. What it's going to do is, right now our current tower is just about as tall as the trees in the surrounding neighborhood. So when we broadcast, the signal that goes after those antennas, as soon as it goes out of those antennas, some of it is already getting trapped in the leaves of the trees. And the further you get away from it, the weaker it gets because it's getting blocked by more and more trees. So what do? You raise the tower above the trees. So now you don't have these tree leaves that are in the way. The signal is able to get stronger and further. Now, a lot of people ask, well, can I reach, how far extra that's going to reach? Well, as far as actual coverage, your situation may vary. We estimate we'll probably get maybe an additional 2 to 3 miles of coverage. For example, and I'll use Paragould as an example. Right now, if you listen to KLEK going to Paragould, you usually lose it at Glen Saint. And shout out to Glen Saint, one of our sponsors. We definitely appreciate Glen Saint's support. Once this tower go up, you'll probably be able to get a mile or two past Glen Saint. But what it's going to really do is for people who live in Jonesboro, who the signal may not be all that great, it's going to be a much stronger signal. Okay. When we come back from break, I'll explain what the next step will be to increase the power. Now, that's something that's currently beyond our control, but we're praying that some things happen on the federal level to make this possible. We'll talk about that more after the break. This is KLEK 102.5 FM.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
Why do we fear change? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. In November 2010, the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology revealed a study about people's fear of change. Students were given a choice between a typical curriculum and a new curriculum. If the new curriculum required much less work, the students chose the typical curriculum. The study revealed an important truth. We crave the known and fear the unknown. Why do we fear the unknown and resist change? First, our craving for change is not stronger than our fear of initiating the change. Second, it requires risk. Staying in a bad yet familiar situation often seems preferable to a new unknown situation. To hear my podcast about the fear of change and how to overcome it, check out my blog at markmerrill.com. Remember, your family first.
Family Minute is made possible by the Kappa Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a non-profit organization committed to service to all mankind. Kappa Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha on Facebook and KNOMEGA1908.com.
KLEK thanks CJ Pepper and the staff of Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping people through hard times in life such as depression, family issues, stress, abuse, and more. They offer counseling and therapy for all ages, individuals, families, and groups. They are located at 1217 Stone Street. Phone number 1-866-972-1268 or online at lscihelp.com.
The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was established on January 1st, 1977, originally serving Blytheville, Arkansas, and now serving Jonesboro, Blytheville, Osceola, Marion, and West Memphis, Arkansas. Today, the chapter continues to make an impact by focusing on Alpha's national community outreach initiatives such as My Brother's Keeper, A Voteless People is a Hopeless People, Go to High School, Go to College, Project Alpha, Boy Scouts, and the March of Dimes. The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is committed to Alpha's mission of developing leaders, promoting brotherhood and academic excellence, while providing service and advocacy to the community. More information about the Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is available at MOL Alphas on Facebook or via email at molalphas@gmail.com.
Tune in to Community Conversations every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. here on KLEK 102.5 FM. Join host Quabila Jones-Harden as she talks to people who are making a difference in the community and learn about the people and organizations that provide services to make Jonesboro a better place. Community Conversations every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. on KLEK 102.5 FM.
Hello, I'm Officer Victoria Evans. I have always had a desire to help others in need and to be an example and role model to young women by encouraging them to never give up on their dreams. My dream was to become a police officer and to serve my community. In 2016, that dream became a reality, and it is the most rewarding experience of my life. Now I want to let you know about the same opportunity. The Jonesboro Police Department will conduct testing every month for patrol officers. Applications are available online at jonesboropolice.com or at the Police Department, 1001 South Caraway Road. The Jonesboro Police Department offers a competitive salary, health, and retirement benefits, top-of-the-line training, and most importantly, the chance to make a difference in the Jonesboro community. Join me in making Jonesboro a better place. The Jonesboro Police Department is an equal opportunity employer, and women and minorities are especially encouraged to apply. More information is available at 870-935-5657.
Hello, my name is Quabila. I am over 40 and trying to live my best life possible, but I have secondary lymphedema. It has truly altered my life. The most frustrating part of this is that it went undiagnosed and improperly treated. After enduring several surgeries, I was told in a nonchalant way that maybe losing weight will help. I urge you to listen to your body, do your research, and talk to your doctor. Don't waste time on getting the help you need now.
At 33, a wife of 17 years and 3 children, my name is Kara Maxwell. I was diagnosed with lymphedema after the treatment of breast cancer. Learning about the lymphedema diagnosis is on the rise in the medical community, although there is the least interest of research. Learning I had lymphedema inspired me to become an advocate. Be aware.
Check out Melvin Williams of the Williams Brothers every Sunday morning from 5 to 7 a.m. here on KLEK for the Melvin Williams Down Home Gospel Radio Show, playing the very best in quartet and inspirational gospel music that you'll love, as well as feature interviews with all of your favorite gospel artists. It's Melvin Williams Down Home Gospel Radio Show, Sundays from 5 to 7 a.m. on KLEK 102.5 FM.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Quabila Jones, along with Mr. Cato Wonder. Our guest did not show up today, so we're just keeping it rolling like we always do. We've been giving some community announcements. We've been giving so many. We can't say thank you enough for the donations and for First National Bank coming through to help us raise our tower. So look forward to a better sound coming soon.
That's right. Like I said, I spoke with the contractor this morning, and we are targeting a May date for the construction of the new tower. So just keep listening and keep watching our website and our social media for more updates.
All right, so one thing I want to touch on is we're going to be gearing up for candidate interviews. As you may know, the primaries are coming up in May. I'm sorry, I don't have the exact date right in front of me.
I want to say May 22nd. I think that was what was mentioned at the NAACP meeting. Don't quote me on that, but you can't. And I guess why Quabila can't look it up at the county clerk's website. So why she doing it? I want to kind of, because I know I want to wrap up where I was saying before the break. So what's the next step in increasing our signal? Well, the next step would be for an increase in wattage. Now, currently, we are only allowed to broadcast at a maximum of 100 watts. That is by FCC regulations for the type of station that we are, and we don't have any control over that. Now, however, there are some people, some of the same people who lobbied for the low-power FM service to become a reality in the first place. They are lobbying the FCC to allow for stations to increase their power from 100, low power FM stations to increase their power from 100 to 250 watts. If that is somehow successful and the FCC does pass that, then we will file paperwork to do that increase. And the good thing is, because of the way that we have our system set up, if LP 250 is passed by the FCC, we wouldn't have to buy any additional equipment. We wouldn't have to raise any extra funds. All we'd have to do is just basically turn up the power on our transmitter, and the signal would just automatically go out further. We already have the equipment and the infrastructure in place to go up in power. It's just a matter of the legality of being allowed to, and that's a federal thing. That's beyond our control. It's not something that Mayor Perrin or Governor Hutchinson or anyone like that can do. It's up to the Federal Communications Commission, but there is some movement in that direction, and maybe by 2019 or 2020, then that could be possible. And again, if that ever comes to pass, all we would have to do is just basically just turn up our power, and then our signal would go out in a much further direction. So I just would encourage each and every one of us, you out there listening, to keep praying for us. Definitely pray for us. Don't stop praying. I mean, because we're your community radio station. We are here for you. We're here to serve the community. We wouldn't be here without you, and we want to be the best radio station we can for you. So definitely keep us on your prayer list. If you got a prayer list at your church, put KLEK on your prayer list and keep it on there, because we definitely need your thoughts and prayers. Shout out to Brother Cobbs, who just walked in. Shout out to Cool Cuts Taxes, Cool Cuts Beauty and Barber Salon. They've been showing us mad love, so we want to shout them out as well. Q, you got the information up for?
No.
Can't even get the name right.
No.
Well, while she's looking for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Tuesday, May 22nd.
Alrighty.
And this will be at the county clerk, the annex building?
The election annex on Jefferson.
Yes. So you have until May 22nd to do early voting. In person, well, this for registration deadlines are in person April 23rd, by mail also Monday, April 23rd. And so there's information if you go to, this is vote411.org, but there's also a Craighead County Clerk's webpage where you can also pull up registration information and absentee ballot information to get those registrations in on time so that you can vote in the primaries. Voting in the primaries is very important because it helps to put your preferred candidate in the position in the running for the general election. So if you want to see someone in a particular office, in the running, you need to please go out and vote in the primaries. Again, here at KLEK, we're not biased. We don't tell you who to vote for, and you always hear me give this disclaimer. KLEK and the Voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council does not endorse nor support any interview, nor was any compensation provided for this interview. Information is provided for informational purposes only, but we do encourage you to get out and vote. And we would say that,
as my guy BT says, no vote, like I say, no vote, no voice. All votes matter.
And we will say that legal ID 100 times. So
actually, the legal ID is broadcasted from the First National Bank Tower. This is KLEK LP Jonesboro.
Well, we will make that voting disclaimer during each political interview. So I may be saying it in my sleep by the time it's over with. But we want to make sure you know that we are not choosing sides. We are just allowing the candidates to come here and express their views on the issues.
And one thing I want to mention is we live streamed yesterday a debate between Mr. Marvin Day and Mr. Jeff Presley. They are the two candidates running for county judge. Both are Republicans. There was not a Democratic candidate. So whoever wins that primary is going to be the county judge for the next 4 years. And the county judge is kind of like the mayor of Craighead County.
Okay.
That's kind of like the best way of stating it. So I would definitely encourage you to go on our website, klekfm.org, or on our Facebook. Watch that debate. Hear what each one of these gentlemen has to say on the issues so that you can be informed and vote for whichever one of the two, whether it's Mr. Day or Mr. Presley, that you feel would be the best county judge. And of course, we will have both of them in the studio to give interviews as well. But again, that is a very important race because we live in the city of Jonesboro, but it is in Craighead County, and so the county judge, does have, a lot of influence over the things that affect your day-to-day life. So, like I said, don't take that race lightly. Definitely read up on both candidates, Mr. Marvin Day and Mr. Jeff Presley, and vote for whichever one of them you feel is best. Because one of the election changes is county officials now run for 4-year terms. So whichever one of these men wins, he's going to be the county judge for the next 4 years. So if which one of them gets in there and you don't like the job that he's doing and you didn't vote, well, you should have voted.
That's right. So we definitely want to stress, and we will also talk about some other issues concerning voting. We want to really reach out to the African American minority and the minority as a whole community. It's a privilege and a right to vote. Many of you who know history know the struggles that we've had. I would love to encourage everyone to watch the movie Selma, and then also look up some of the old footage, the actual footage of what happened in Selma, Alabama, concerning people fighting for their right to vote. Not trying to bring the mood down, but just trying to spread a little reality on the matter. So please go out and vote. Brother Cobbs, you want to come in and say something?
Brother Cobbs never miss an opportunity to get on, jump on a microphone.
Come on in. We all family here. We are family. I want to say good morning to Brother Cobbs, who does Victory Praise Gospel on Sunday mornings.
And all Gospel Wednesday.
All Gospel Wednesday. On Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad that you are listening to the community conversation this morning. And to reiterate on the voting situation, if you have not registered, you can come by.
That's right. We got registration forms at Cool Cuts Taxes and Cool Cuts Barber Salon and at KLEK.
So you can come by and register. I mean, so no reason you can't say, well, I didn't know where to go. And a lot of you all know us, so just come by and check with one of us, and we will get you registered.
And also, and I'll even go one step further, if you cannot get to the station or get to Cool Cuts Taxes or Cool Cuts Salon, call us at the radio station, 870-277-1080. I will come to you. I'll help you fill out your form. I'll turn it in, make sure that you get it. Everything's situated. If you need help getting an absentee ballot, we will help you here at KLEK. So, don't let lack of transportation or, stop you. And also, we will also be doing some things with some organizations that are helping felons vote. There's an event, Future for Felons. It's on our website. KLK is going to do the music for it. And we also have next week, I believe, a gentleman from Little Rock that's going to do a call-in interview. He has an organization on the state level that is helping restore voting rights for felons. So, and of course, just the Cliff Notes version. If you are a felon, if you have completed your sentence, paid all fines, community service, anything that you was attached to your sentence, if you have completed all of that, then you can file to have your voting rights restored. And of course, I believe there is information on the county clerk website. If it's not, then Quabila will put it on the KLEK. In fact, Quabila, go ahead and put that on the KLEK website, because we need to. You don't gotta do it right now, but definitely get that on there. Also, if you know someone who is in jail for a misdemeanor, go out to the jail, visit them, let them know that they can request an absentee ballot, and the jailer will request the ballot, get it to them, they can fill it out, and the jailer will make sure that ballot is turned in. So if you have any friends and loved ones that are in the county jail on a misdemeanor, can't be a felon. The felon is a little bit more complicated, but on a misdemeanor, then have them to let them know they can request an absentee ballot, because we want everyone to vote. Again, not saying who to vote for, but we want everyone's voice to be heard.
So could you give the voting dates?
The primaries end on May 22nd. I didn't find.
The primary is May 22nd, and election day is second Tuesday in November, which I believe this year is November 6th. Let me look. Yes, it's November 6th is the general election.
So we know we don't want you to wait till the last minute and try to get close. The primary is the 29th. So
I think the rule. I think the
22nd.
And I think the rule of thumb is you have to register 30 days before the election. Mm-hmm. So just to be on the safe side, and since I know you do taxes, I'd be registered by tax day April 15th.
18.
18. Yeah,
18.
get registered by April 18th, just to be on the safe side. They give you a few days cushion.
Because the last day is April 23rd. The last day to register is April 23rd.
April 23rd. You got 1 month to get your registration in.
And of course, again, we have forms here at KLEK, Cool Cuts Texas, Cool Cuts Salon. And if you can't make it to either of those places, KLEK will come to you. Just call us at the station.
One thing I want to stress is some people are really concerned about this voter ID. Here's the thing, from my understanding and what I've learned from talking to different people, without your ID, you get a provisional ballot. Your ballot goes in an envelope sealed up. There's no guarantee your ballot is counted. So if you want to guarantee your ballot is counted, having an ID is essential. The county clerk's office is offering a free option. They would take your picture on the spot and give you an ID card that will allow you to vote. If you want to go down to, I hate to call it the DMV, to the revenue office.
I'm from Helltown, we said the revenue office.
I think it's only $5 for a state issue ID. So that's another option. And for those who are orchestrating voter registration drives, maybe orchestrate some voter ID drives, or arrange some transportation options.
That's those who have. I need to tell you though, you cannot carry both of them. You got to have either a driver license or a state ID. The state of Arkansas will not allow you to have both of those pictures.
Yeah, and
if the police stop you, they're going to take one of them. You're just allowed to have one of them.
And for those of you who are maybe getting ready to renew your driver's license, it is $40 now.
But now it's for 8 years.
Yes.
And you're going to lose them.
I haven't lost mine yet. I even have my mom's old license. The last one she had before she died. I keep it on me as a good luck charm, or whatever you want to call it, or just having a peace of mind with me everywhere I go.
So when are we going to be advertising? I mean, when are we going to be broadcasting off of? Did they give us a tentative date?
What, for the new tower?
First National Bank Tower?
Well, you missed it. I spoke with the contractor this morning. We are looking at a May construction date. The actual construction is going to take 2 weeks. So basically, if they get here in, let's say, the middle of May, it'll probably be around about the 1st of June. So just in time for the summer.
Just in time to kick off.
So.
And then we'll be getting ready for our Juneteenth event.
So I'll let you two talk about that. You two been spearheading that.
Yes, I'm very excited about this. June 16th, 2018. Brother Cobbs had the idea, and I got roped into, but I'm happy about it.
Good.
I sent out a first round of emails last night to individuals, so please check your emails from Quabila Jones. I put big bold letters in the title so they'll know what it is.
I need to set you up with a KLEK email address too.
Yes, please do that. Please reply.
No, it will not be the Pink Queen at KLEKFM.org.
I tried.
So you got to be initiated. You got to find out how many likes you're going to get.
No, we got to keep professional. So that's the point.
For the Juneteenth event, we want to highlight the history and the purpose, the cultural aspect of what Juneteenth is all about. And we want to also have some fun. So we are seeking organizations who would like to set up game booths, tables, whatever you want to call it, the game of your choice. We will have some live performances, dancing and music, spoken word. We will also be inviting local food trucks and vendors to come and set up to sell their products, and non-food vendors.
And we definitely got to have First National Bank out there. I'm sure they would love to have it.
They can come set up a tent with informational. They can probably sign you up for an account on the spot.
And we also will be having education.
And
so
of course,
what it's all about.
Got to shout out my guy Tierra from Space Walker Jonesboro. He's gonna have those bounce houses.
Yes, he already committed to that. So
and character party. So they have the cartoon characters and the bounce houses.
So any role that you all would like to play, no matter how small, please contact me or Brother Bernard Cobbs. If you would like our contact information, I'll be happy to get that out to you. Just send KLEK a message, or send either one of us a message on Facebook, and we'll definitely get you our information and get you signed up. And then I'll send out an itinerary of what's going to be going on, and I want to get this started as early as possible because there's a lot of work involved in this.
And of course, one thing that I want to stress is there will definitely be a educational part of it. We're gonna have fun, but you're gonna actually learn a lot about the history of Juneteenth, and a lot of Black history, and of course, our very own Dr. Sharice Jones Branch. I know she's going to have some amazing things cooked up for that.
Yes. And so
let us not forget, it is free to come, but your booth, you got to pay for whatever they have in their booth. But you're free to come. It's free to come and see, to have fun, and all that educational part is free. So just come on out. Don't be saying, they charge. No, we're not charging. It's free.
The people who are selling food and who are selling products, they're charging, but everything else will be free.
But we just look forward to the community coming together and fellowship, and Brother Cos, we have a gospel explosion tied into that.
Yes, sir. Gospel explosion, and also we're going to have R&B artists there. Local Jonesboro artists already committed. So
those who are into spoken word poetry, reach out to me so that I can coordinate that. I mean, it's going to be from 11 to 3, so we're not going to be out there all day. It's June. It's going to be hot, and I don't do heat.
But if you want to stay just a little bit longer, walk around, we know we got to get the Queen in.
Whatever.
No, what we need to do for the Queen is build a pink throne and make it all nice and plush and blinged out and put some Hello Kitty on there.
Yo,
and then like in the movies, have like some people, fanning her.
Okay,
and then she can stay all day.
I'm not that bougie and vain.
Well,
fan and bougie, cooking up. Let me stop.
I'm from the country. I can do some heat, but it's still June and it's hot.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one of the hottest weeks. The 1st of June, first 2 weeks in June.
Well, June 20th, 21st is the first of summer, so you'll be right on the cusp of that.
But we want everybody to come out and support, and we have other events that we're going to be partnering with other organizations doing. So please stay on the lookout. Again, go to our website, www.klekfm.org. All right, so we're going to get ready to come up on a break. When we come back, we'll just wrap up some other announcements. There's so many community events going on. Please check our website, Facebook, Instagram. You don't want to miss what's going on around town. A lot of these events are free events, so go out and support all of these organizations that are hosting these events to try to bring the community together. Most of them are family oriented,
family friendly,
so,
good for the entire family.
So if you're looking for something to do with the kids on the weekends, snatch them up and go out to one of these events. Especially this weekend, it's going to be a bunch of Easter egg hunts all weekend long.
And speaking of Easter, of course, Brother Cos will be live in the studio for Easter, playing all of the songs for Resurrection Sunday.
Sunday, we will be here.
And with that, we're going to go to break. This is KLEK 102.5 FM.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. Maybe you've always had a business idea and you're finally ready to pursue your entrepreneurial dreams. Regardless of your motivation, the desire to leave your employer to start your own business is the 21st century version of the American dream. But before you turn in your resignation, slow your roll and take a good hard look at your money. Are you financially prepared to make that move? To increase your chance of success, you need to recognize that business planning starts with financial planning. To help you out, I'm sharing some of the money moves you should make before you quit your day job. First, start a savings account for your business as soon as you get that entrepreneurial itch. This should be separate from your emergency fund and your retirement savings. Getting a bank loan, an angel investment, or other outside funding are good goals, but when it comes to starting your business, you are likely to be the only funding source you can count on. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Money Matters is made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uncompromising commitment to communities, service, leadership, empowerment. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. 5 locations in Jonesboro to serve you. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Now it's even easier than ever to support KLEK 102.5 FM. If you love what we do and want to support us, you can now donate by simply sending a text message. That's right. All you have to do is text the keyword GIVE to KLEK to 844-544-7171. Once again, text the keyword GIVE to KLEK to 844-544-7171 to make your donation. And don't worry how to spell it. Either way you spell it, whether using the number 2, letter T-O, or T-O-O. If you text GIVE to KLEK to 844-544-7171, you will be able to make your tax-deductible donation. We're your community radio station where it's all about your life, your music. Don't forget, text GIVE to KLEK to 844-544-7171.
Full Sun Gifts, celebrating their 1-year anniversary throughout April, is a supporter of KLEK. Full Sun Gifts is located at 606 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and offers a variety of gift items for all occasions. Full Sun will host the Scout Bag Trunk Show April 12th and 13th and the Alley and Bird Jewelry Trunk Show April 20th. More information is available at Full Sun Gifts on Facebook and Instagram and 870-974-8480.
Starks Auto Plaza, your pre-owned superstore, is a longtime supporter of KLEK. 2829 Red Wolf Boulevard, Starks offers clean, reliable vehicles of all makes and models. Starks also offers no-hassle pricing with approved credit. At Starks, you're always family, and our motto is, we never say no. 870-203-9980. StarksAutoPlaza.com.
The McDaniel Law Firm, 400 South Main Street in Jonesboro, is a firm believer in justice and equality for the minority community. The McDaniel Law Firm has fought for our rights for over 44 years. The McDaniel Law Firm offers legal help for wrongful death as well as trucking and automobile accidents. Bobby and Brett McDaniel are available for a free consultation at 870-336-4747 or at www.mcdaniellawyers.com.
Celebrating Women's History Month on KLEK 102.5 FM. Here's your Women's History Moment with Dr. Sharice Jones Branch.
This is Dr. Sharice Jones Branch, and this is your Women's History Moment. Lottie Lee Holt Shackelford was born on April 30th, 1941 in Little Rock. She graduated from Horace Mann High School in 1958 and married Calvin Henry Shackelford Jr. and enrolled at Philander Smith College. She left school when her father died in 1963. Shackelford returned to Philander Smith and earned a bachelor's degree in business administration in 1979. She worked for the Urban League of Greater Little Rock, the Economic Opportunity Agency of Pulaski County, the Opportunities Industrialization Center, and the University of Arkansas for Medical Services. In 1974, she ran for a position on the board of directors for Little Rock. 4 years later, she was appointed to a vacant position for 2 years, and she ran for the seat in 1980 and won. In 1987, the board elected her the city's first female mayor, a position she held until 1991. Shackelford was active in the Democratic Party in the 1980s. She was deputy manager of Governor Bill Clinton's campaign for president in 1992 and a member of his transition team. In 1993, she was inducted into the Arkansas Black Hall of Fame. In 1998, she was one of the founders of the Women's Foundation of Arkansas, and in 2014, she headed the Women's Caucus of the Democratic National Committee. Shackelford continues to reside in Little Rock.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I want to thank everyone out there for listening and those who have been popping in and out of our Facebook live stream. We thank you for being patient with us today. One other thing I want to highlight that is on our website is called the Queen's Court. March is
hail the Queen.
March is National Women's History Month, and I would love to continue that by recognizing women in the community, no matter where they work, what they do. I would love to recognize phenomenal women in the community. So I am asking all of you to please send me in your nominations. I will highlight one woman per week until however long. So please send me a brief bio of that person and a photo. Maybe have them send you one of their favorite photos, or you send one of your favorite photos of them. I would love to start highlighting the women in our community. We do a lot of work around here, so it's time that we get the recognition that we deserve. Sorry, men, not to put you out, but I would love to highlight some phenomenal women.
It's all good because 63% of our listeners are actually female, and one of the things that people don't understand about radio, a lot of it is study demographics, especially in the commercial radio world. But even in the non-commercial radio world, we still keep track of who's listening, which means another listener survey is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. But we'll actually be giving away prizes for the survey, but we only got a couple minutes left, so I'm not going to say too much more. But of course, it's well known that most purchasing decisions are made by women, so and it's us men that's chasing the women.
Okay,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh goodness. So please send in your nominations for a woman in the community that you would love to see highlighted. I will post on our website and send the link to our Facebook page. Again, please send a brief biography, where they work, maybe what activities they're involved in, just what impact they're making on the community, and a photo of that person. I will make sure to get you my contact information. I don't want to just give it out over there. But you can find me on Facebook, Quabila Jones.
Or go to the website, klekfm.org, and hit contact us.
And send the information that way, and I'll make sure to post it. And I'll make sure to give recognition to the person who submitted the nomination.
All right, there you have it. And of course, in addition to that, the Queen herself, she'll from time to time give her thoughts on some things.
Yes, look forward to some blog posts coming from me. Most of them will be community focused. Some of my personal observations, experiences within the community of Jonesboro.
All right, so there you have it. As Veronica would say, another day, another show.
All right. So we thank everybody for tuning in. Again, go to our website, www.klekfm.org. Check out all the new features and stories and community events.
And there you have it. And of course, once again, special thank you to First National Bank for sponsoring our tower. Be on the lookout middle of this May, for construction to begin. We're definitely excited about it. Of course, I just want to end on this last note. We are still accepting pledges. We still need support because, yes, we got the tower, but there's still so much more we want to do. Like Wabila says, we want to take community conversations on the road. We want to upgrade the furniture in the studio. We want to upgrade the equipment that we use. We want to make this the best for you. So go on our website, klekfm.org. You can support us for as little as $20 per day. That's 67 cents, excuse me, not per day, per month. $20 per month. 67 cents per day can go a long way towards your KLEK. Make your pledge of support at our website, klekfm.org, or call us 870-277-1080. Help us so that we can help you.
All right. Well, with that being said, no more else needs to be said. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Community Conversations today. March is also Nutrition Awareness Month. So tomorrow, join us at 9 a.m. as we talk with some members from the FNEP program, which is through UAMS here in Jonesboro. We will be discussing some nutrition information that is cost effective and actually tastes good. So sorry there will be no live demonstrations or tastings, but we'll still give you the information. So tune in tomorrow 9 a.m. Thank you all. Have a very blessed day.
Thank you for listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM, a a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all